All right, so tips for a 5th grader or something different.
Okay, 5th grader. Okay, hey 5th graders. Okay, y'all should for 5th graders, y'all think that you're older now. Y'all can just read really, really fast. Y'all think y'all can just go like, and then I'm like, okay, but then when Torrence tests you, you're like, oh, you have words wrong. You need to read slow, medium, because you don't want to read when you eat. So you need to get as much as words as you can. You need to read it fluently. You need to pace yourself. Like, you need to sound like this. When you eat a fish dinner, you probably do not think about where the fish come from.
Okay. But you actually have to remember what you're reading, and you have to remember in sequence, right?
Right, and you need to actually pause. You need to actually pause. Like, you shouldn't go like if there's a period, you shouldn't go like while when you eat. You should go like when you eat a fish dinner. Then you should pause during comma. You probably don't think about where the fish came from. Well, one way I kind of suggest for you is when you go home, practice this. Practice saying the comma, the period, and when you actually come in, and then do it like once without it, and then do like once without the comma or period, or saying what the punctuation is, and then you come in and then you practice. And you practice it, and you'll get the hang of it, and you'll know to pause, and then keep going on. And if there's words you really don't know, use a dictionary to help break down the word.
Or you could Google it, right?
Yes, I'll Google it.
Okay, let's get started.
Oh, I'm sorry. So
Title.
I did not mean to skip you. Fish farms.
Fish farms. When you eat a fish dinner,
you probably do not think about where the fish comes from. While wild fish are still caught in oceans and rivers, some fish, such as rainbow trout, are raised on farms. The idea of having farms for fish became popular about 50 years ago. Some fish farms are located far offshore. Fish farms that are built far from shore can be much larger than those near shore. The larger farms give the fish additional space. This reduces their level of stress and helps them to thrive. What do you think thrive means?
Swim faster?
Or to live, right? If they can swim faster, they're living, right? A variety of fish can be raised for consumption. That means to eat. However, only certain fish can be farmed far from the coast. These farms are exposed to frequent waves and stronger currents, so the fish might be strong enough to live in these conditions. Salmon and cod are two popular types of fish grown in offshore farms. Some of the first ocean farms were developed in Hawaii and used walls created from coral and lava rocks. Modern fish farms use special cages. These cages have a mooring system to anchor them in place, keep reading,
during terrible storms. First, fish must be fed on a regular basis. The food is stored at the farm, and special machines feed the fish at specified times. Other machines are used to ensure that the fish are doing well.
Automatic technology is used so that the farms can function even if no people are there.
As demand rises for fish as a source of protein, the role of fish farms will become
increasingly
important. Fish farms
continue to look for ways to make their fish even healthier while trying to avoid polluting the water around the farms or causing harm to the wild fish. Properly managed fish farms can be a great way to get seafood to the people who enjoy it.
Ooh, yeah.
3, 2, 1, or retail hand. Which one?
3, 2, 1.
Which one? What do you say?
3, 2, 1.
What do you say?
3, 2, 1.
3 things you learned, 2 questions you have, 1 opinion about the story. Because that's non-fiction, okay? That's kind of like saying the main idea and supporting details. Pretty much, okay? Just a cool way of doing it. So tell me one thing you learned. Starting at the beginning, it has to be in order from sequence of events. Don't just start blabbing out stuff.
And one thing I learned is that you can have fish farms.
Good. Savannah?
And they have technology to help the fish even though no one can be there, so it works still by itself.
Awesome. What else?
3 is that even though they use this technology, they still don't pollute the water. They still try not to pollute the water.
Exactly. 2 questions.
Okay, so my question is how can they not pollute the water while using the machines? Like there's like a filter to like not pollute the water or what?
I wonder what mooring means. Remember that word, mooring?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what that means. We got to research that. Let's do it now.
Oh, that means that so I just need to pick one.
Yeah, go ahead, Savannah.
My question is
Mooring, a place where
Pictures?
a boat or ship is moored. The ropes, chains, or anchors by which a boat or ship. So let's do mooring.
Images.
Oh, you're hurting my knee.
How?
Because the chair is on it. And I tell you to stop doing that. Get off the chair.
Sorry.
There. Okay, mooring.
Images.
At a fish farm.
well, then my question is
Just images.
is it only in Hawaii the little the farms?
Come on.
The fish farms?
Savannah.
That's where a lot of them
Come see.
started. Here, Silvana, look at this. So maybe they had, these are where the fish are? In these areas? So, and these things, that's the mooring because it's actually anchoring those fish farms down, those sections, so that they don't float away. Okay, something like this would keep it in place. So it like keeps everything in place.
Yeah, so it's underwater, but it's still a tank to contain the fish. Thought it was like in a building on the grass. And the land.
See, look at this. That's kind of like the picture. And those are where the fish are. And that's a fish farm. And I put in healthy fish farms because we don't want to see that unhealthy stuff. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
No artifactuals was artifactuals.
Wait, that's that?
It's like a filter. You see that? This has a filter. This doesn't. Let's see. A short video. Ooh, that's a cute fish farm. It looks nice and quaint. See that?
I think it shows a
Look at this.
video.
Those look like those ones you find at the Korean restaurants when you go in.
Oh, or like Red Lobster, how you have to
Catfish,
pull out the
yeah.
lobster.
Let's see. Backyard fish farm.
Ooh, I gotta see that. It's on ABC Action. It's appropriate.
Fish on a farm. Ocean today. 55 seconds. We'll do that one. This is probably going to be on Blend Space. We only have like 40 seconds. Okay, but we get the idea, right?
Yeah. No.
Because we don't have time. Our video is going to run out. All right, so opinions about the story.
One opinion.
One opinion. Hurry up.
I think that's a cool little farm to have.
Yeah, I think it is a cool little farm to have. I think that maybe you could add like some small fish mansions and the fish would be swimming in the
Okay,
mansion.
and stopping the